What I'm going to do in this video is show how we can translate this function, f of x, in 6 different ways. What we're going to start off with is translating it vertically down by 2. So to do that, we're just moving every single critical point that we can find, or every single measurable point that we can find, down by 2 places. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say down by 2, down by 2, down by 2. I'm going to try my best to draw that. That's not too bad. So I've translated that vertically down by 2. So if I was looking at the actual equation, I'll be translating it by f of x, and negative means down, so f of x take 2 is what I'm doing there. Our next one, we're going to translate it horizontally to the right by 3. So we're going to take our original one, we're going to move it across by 3, take another critical point there, 1, 2, 3, and not too bad. So what we've done there in terms of the actual equation, once again, let's have a look. If we're moving it to the right, that means that b is positive. So that means that we have f of x take 3 in this case. If b was negative and we're going to the left, that of course turns this into f of x plus whatever amount we're moving it to the left by. Okay, so dilating vertically by a scale factor of 2. So let's have a look at what this means. If we dilate vertically by a scale factor of 2, we have a scale factor that is not a fraction, it's a big C, so we are stretching this. And we can see that the scale factor C, which is 2 in our case, it's just timesing everything in our function in the y direction by whatever that is. So let's have a look at some of our important points. We've got this one here, which is y equals 1, and we're timesing that by 2, so it's going to end up here. Let's have a look at this one here. This is about halfway up. This is 5, so we're going to be looking like that, and our 10 is going to be all the way out of the page at 20. This other one here is 5, so that goes up to 10, and then this one again is at 10, so we're going all the way up. So I'm going to try my best to do this one, and you can imagine it's going right up through the top of the page. We're stretching it vertically by a scale factor of 2, which means that we are pulling it like a rubber band, and we're stretching it to twice its length. Look at this next one, horizontal dilation. Now this is a little bit tricky. So we've got a scale factor of 1/2. So let's have a look at our drawing board and see what it says here. If we have a fraction k here, again that means that we are stretching it. But we're stretching it in the x direction. So let's look at our original one here. I'm just going to colour that in black because it's getting a bit hidden between the rest of them. So what we're going to do here, every x value here we are going to double. So we've got the first one here at x equals 0, that does not move because 2 times 0 is 0. Our second one, we've got x equals 3 because we've got 1, 2, 3. That is going to double across. It's going to start off here. So our turning point, or the place where it sort of starts curving, is going to start off here. Up here we've got 6, so that's going to go to 12. So I'm going to go 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, imaginary 12 up here. And I'm going to try and do this really carefully once again. There we go. So you can see it's sort of stretched out a bit compared to that black one here. Now we're going to reflect it around the x-axis. So what we're going to do If we reflect it around the x-axis, all we're doing, flipping him upside down. So we're just going to copy everything that we have here and do it opposite around about that x-axis. So this is at 1, so this will be at -1. This is at 10, so it's going to be at -10. 10, -10 again. Boom. Easy as that. Finally, reflecting around about the y-axis. I'm sure you already know, but we're just flipping that from left to right. So whatever's on the left becomes right, right becomes left. So let's look at this black one again. This is going to stay the same. This one is at 6, so we're going to go to -6. This one is at 3, so we're going to go to -3. Once again, my amazing skills of drawing is going to come into play. And that is our reflection around the y-axis.